Hello again. I just wanted you to get an update of what I've been doing since my last video. There is another meeting at the police station, and the police chief who signed the agreement announced that he was putting the agreement on pause for lack of available officers, with no plan to restart it. The room erupted in applause, and it was full. So, hopefully a happy ending. But I decided to make this last, third video in case the series may be helpful to other communities facing this problem. I plan to copy the links of the first two parts in this video's description. We need state legislation, but without that, here is what we did in Flint, Michigan. Part 3. Here are the board members that day. My strategy was to put myself in the police chief's place to try to understand why he signed the agreement, and I truly believe that the officers under his command are most important to him. So I tried to remind everyone about how illegal the actions of these ICE agents are, and that there will come a day when they will be held accountable for their actions. My concern for the police officers is that they may be swept up in these lawsuits, criminal and civil, and I told him that I was afraid that by assisting these agents in their unlawful acts, he could be putting the police officers in legal peril. I've been researching the Trust Act in Illinois, and it prevents local police from working with federal agencies like ICE and DHS. This ensures that local police are free to do their jobs in the community and would avoid them from getting involved in illegal activities of ICE agency. That all of us have been witnessing. So, I've been contacting Governor Whitmer, Cynthia Neely, Gary Peters, and Alyssa Slotkin, trying to create support for a similar law here in Michigan. I'm not the only one worried about this. Right now, there are a few different cities that are literally fighting these ICE agents. LA, Chicago, Portland are all scrambling right now, trying to deal with these ICE terrorists. We need to get a jump on that. Just like the Seattle mayor, Bruce Harwell, and his executive actions taken to protect Seattle from ICE. So far, they have hastily passed two acts, one to prepare for unlawful troop deployment and another to strengthen immigrant relationships. After hearing the president rant about Mississippi, the sheriff there tells ICE, "You come to my county and you get locked up." This current regime is corrupt. Admiral Alvin Hosley recently quit because of the attacks in the Caribbean. He knows that there will be wartime tribunals and persecutions. The world knows that this Trump regime is literally kidnapping and killing people. There will be an accounting, and there will be people swept up in these trials that were just following orders. But we know from other international tribunals that this is not justification. There are communities of people everywhere that are afraid to be brown in public. How does this happen? The next part is too graphic for children, but these are just two arrests on a video, and I'm afraid that I'm noticing a new trend. I have the video links if anybody wants me to send these links to them. First, there is a well-known case involving a journalist, Debbie Brockman, a white woman, who was on her way to work when several ICE agents tackled her to the ground, and the video shows at least 3 men on top of her as she is desperately asking for help. Of course, she is now suing everyone, and among other things listed in her complaint is this. Miss Brockman was taken to the ground, battered, handcuffed, and her pants were pulled down, exposing her bare buttocks. No one should be treated like that in the city, in the country, or anywhere else in the world. I'm afraid we are seeing a new trend. There is another video of a Hispanic woman who is wearing a very modest, long-sleeved sweatshirt. Again, it took 3 full-grown men to hold her down as they are on top of her, and the lady taking the video is shouting, "You are assaulting this woman right here in front of us." Then yet another agent stands in front of the camera, blocking the view, as you can see her shirt being thrown into the air behind him. Here is an excerpt from that arrest. A video circulating on social media appears to show federal immigration agents tackling a woman and removing her clothing during an arrest outside the Metropolitan Detention Center in downtown Los Angeles. I know you're not going to answer this, but does it usually take so many officers to arrest someone? And why would you remove a woman's clothing to tie her up? How did the other woman's pants get pulled down? Do we want our officers involved in this? I've been an activist all my life, and I can tell you which side of an issue is always most correct every time. It's the side of the victims. Just like during the Black Lives Matter protests, Flint took this one community approach and brought police and protesters together and inspired the world. We can be an inspiration again with our mayors making executive orders like Mayor Bruce Harwell and our governor passing a trust act like the state of Illinois. We can take an intelligent, progressive stance on protecting communities, everyone in the community, and bring us all safely together. One community.